comes the money. Here we go. Money talk. Here comes the money.
Make sure to unmute us.
Yeah. And with that being said, welcome back to Let's Talk MMA. As always, I'm your boy Colby.
I'm Brody, and welcome back to the only channel where picks and bets are the same thing.
Same thing. Heard it here first. And welcome back to a very special episode of Let's Talk MMA. I don't think I need to tell you guys what card we're going to be breaking down. Everybody should be well aware by this point. But if you're not, we're going to be breaking down UFC Freedom 250, Brody. I cannot believe this is really happening. I can't believe it's time. No pun intended, it's time.
Finally time.
It is time.
It's finally time.
And it's crazy that kicking off the card, we've got Diego Lopez going up against Steve Garcia. A lot of crazy things on this card, and this is going to be one of them. We got Diego Lopez. He's 27-8-0. Man needs no explanation. Everybody knows Diego Lopez. Steve Garcia, you might not know him as well. I know he's ranked, but I think he's a little underrated in the public eye. He's on a 7-fight win streak. 6 of those 7 finishes coming by way of finish. Knocked out Mel Costa. Like, he's got some, Mel Costa, Sung Woo Choi, Kyle Nelson, who was a Terrence McKinney slimeout merchant, Calvin Kattar, who's tough, but got the decision. David Onama knocked him out. Diego Lopez in his last 5, he beat Dan Ige on short notice. Dan was on short notice, like 2 hours short notice. Great fight, won the unanimous decision. Fought Brian Ortega, unanimous decision. Lost to Volk. Beat John Silva in the second round with that disgusting spinning back elbow. And lost again to Alexander Volkanovski. So he's not losing to nobodies. Steve Garcia ain't losing at all right now. Regardless of that, I still believe that Diego Lopez is the better all-around fighter. I think he's a bit smarter. And I think he hits just as hard. I'm going to be taking Diego Lopez by knockout in this one, but I'd be lying if I didn't tell you I was nervous about it. I think it happens early as well. Maybe second round, but if Steve Garcia tries to bully Diego Lopez, he's getting knocked out in the first round. Diego has a really nice... He does a good job of kind of lulling you in and catching you. Garcia gets his knockouts off of the pressure. He moves forward, he bullies you, he breaks you. So if he tries to bully Diego Lopez here, he's going to get caught in the first round. I could see this going the distance if Garcia plays a bit smarter, but regardless, I think Diego Lopez takes this. And I like him at a minus 170.
This is a close fight, man. Dude, you're right. Diego, his only losses in the UFC are to Volk and Mobzar.
And Mobzar, yep.
One champion and number 1 in the division. It's hard to bet against Diego. And you're right. If Garcia tries to bully him, he could get caught just like Silva did. Like, Silva hurt Lopez. Lopez was backing up. Lopez was damaged, and Silva pressed in way too fast. And just got caught.
Don't forget, too, Lopez spent half the first round on top of John Silva, just raining fucking bombs on him.
Yeah, he split Silva in the first round, too, with those elbows to the top of the head.
People forget about that as well. And John Silva's no joke.
And he proved he's no joke. Like, but yeah, he split Silva in 2 different areas with elbows. So that tells me Lopez has some really sharp elbows because Silva does not bleed easily.
Dude, Garcia, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I got to mention this before you move on from that part. I literally thought that John Silva was fucking dead. Like, when he hit him with that elbow and he fell, all the blood that was on Diego's leg that fast, I was like, he just fucking killed him. He just killed him in the octagon. That was brutal. Brutal.
Crap, where was I?
Steve Garcia.
Yeah. Yeah, Garcia. Knocking. All right, he's knocking people out, but you got to look at who he's knocking out. He knocked out Chase Hooper. Cool. So did his last two opponents. He knocked out Shailin Nurmagomedov. I don't even think he's in the UFC anymore. Knocking out Costa, dude, that's a sick knockout.
That's a good knockout. I think he knocked him out in the first
That's a
round,
good
too.
knockout. Second
Round. Still early.
Sung Woo Choi. Who's Choi beating, really? Like, who's Choi? Kyle Nelson. He's old. I mean,
Terrence
Terrence
McKinney
just
slime out merchant.
kinda- Yeah, slimed him out. Calvin Kattar, like you said, Cater's a tough dude. Steve knew that, so that kind of went to where it went. David Onama, one of the worst rookies of this. Just one of the bad prospects. I think he's not the best. This would be, I think, Garcia's probably hardest competition, and
100%.
you can't forget Garcia got slammed out by Mahashate, who did not have the best UFC run. So he could get caught. His chin is suspect to power punches, and we know Lopez, he throws sharp elbows. He hits hard. Didn't he drop Volk a few times too, if I'm remembering right, in one of the fights?
In the first fight.
So like he
caught him a couple of times in the second fight, but it was nothing. It was just a couple of moments. He did, because I remember the first fight he dropped him. My fucking heart dropped out my butthole. I was so scared. I was like, no.
So I think we got to go Diego Lopez.
Yeah.
And it's the first fight on this White House card. I think these boys are going to be coming out slinging fire. So give me the KO on the Lopez side.
Yeah.
Probably happens, I want to say round 1.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm happy we agree on that now.
It took me a while to get there because dude, if you like just, it took me a while because Garcia
understandable, by the way. I'm not throwing that in your face. It's completely understandable.
Garcia will land 5 strikes a minute and only take 2. He has a great striking differential. Meanwhile, Lopez's is on the negative, but he could be the stronger striker. He could be the smarter striker. It's just
look at the level of competition.
I know. It's also just, how does this fight play out? Is Garcia going to pressure in? Is it going to be a slinging? Are they going to have White House nerves? I think they're just going to bang it out.
I think so too. 300 grand on the line.
I like Lopez's jaw a little more than Garcia's. Garcia's already been cracked by Mahashate. Lopez not been knocked out in the UFC.
This is also
in the UFC come by decision.
Not only is it his biggest fight opponent-wise, Garcia, he's never been in a position with this many eyes on him. You know, Lopez, UFC 300, the Sphere. Like, now he's fighting on the White House. He's fought Volkanovski twice. He's had the eyes on him. He's been in those big pressure spots. He's used to the pressure. He's used to it. So to him, I promise you, this is just going to be another fight for Diego. He's not from this country. He's not going to be thinking about, I think it's going to affect Garcia more than it's going to affect Lopez being at the White House.
No, I think it affects Lopez.
I think
this is a big deal. I feel like no matter what country.
He showed up at 300. That was a huge thing. He showed up at the Sphere. That was a huge thing. No jitters. I don't think we're going to see any jitters out of Diego Lopez. He's too professional.
Give me the slammer. Give me the KO. Yep. Round 1. Lopez.
Hell yeah. This is just going to be highlight reel after highlight reel after highlight reel after highlight reel this entire card. All right, you go ahead and take this one, Brody.
All right, we got Bo Nickel taking on Kyle Dawkins.
Let me pull this up.
Bo Nickel is trash. I will stand by that. I don't care. Bo Nickel sucks. Kyle Dawkins, I get it. Not the greatest, but since he left the UFC, dude's been getting win after win after win. Let's see, we got a submission win against a decision win against Greg Elise. We got a sub win against Sean Connor, Fallon, KO'd Keenan Patterson, and then back into the UFC. Knocked out Michelle Pajera in the first round in like a couple seconds. Sick. Then he subbed GM3. So he outsubbed Mearshart, just like RDR. This is like none of the RDR. That's how I see this. This is RDR, maybe 2.0.
RDR with the DDP striking.
Yeah, this is RDR with DDP striking.
Like, can you see this on here, Brody? Hold on. I want you just to read off his last 5.
Who, Nickel?
Yeah.
All right, Val. One second. Val Woodburn
Sucks. Next.
We knocked out. Cody Brundage.
Sucks.
We sub.
Next.
Paul Craig.
Sucks.
Decision.
Next.
Then he got liver shotted by RDR.
He quit to a quitter. Next.
Yep. Knocked out Rodolfo Vieira.
And how long did it take him to do that, Brody?
3 rounds, I believe.
Yeah.
3 rounds.
Yeah, you believe correct. You believe correct. I understand Gerald Mearshart. Bo Nickel beats Gerald Mearshart as well. Michelle Pereira.
Yes.
Bo Nickel probably beats Michelle Pereira at this point. I don't think Bo Nickel slams him out in the first round, though. I think Bo Nickel beats Michelle Pereira by a decision. I think Bo Nickel cursed himself when he greenlined himself. And I think he's about to be in for one hell of a rude awakening. And I think Kyle Dawkins is absolutely live to snatch up his neck and get some type of front choke. A Darce, a Ninja choke, an Anaconda, something. I also, one second, could absolutely see Kyle Dawkins' weird-ass striking giving Bo Nickel a big problem, because Kyle Dawkins, he's not afraid for you to take him to the ground. Take him down. Take him down. You want to go sub for sub with Kyle Dawkins? All right. Do it. Do it, Bo. I think Kyle Dawkins could fucking slime him out. I think he could catch him right and throw a couple body shots. I think he could catch him.
Kyle Dawkins has fought the way better competition. Like, he's fought Brendan Allen.
He has fought fucking
Evan
almost
Holland,
2.5 times
Roman
more than
Dolidze.
Bo Nickel has too in MMA. 17-4 compared to 8-1-0. People act like Kyle Dawkins is a 50-50 fighter. He's not. He's got a decent record. You know, Charles Oliveira had like 10 losses at the beginning of his career. You can't count people out early in their career. If you're 10 years in and you're a 50-50 fighter, maybe it's not for you. But that's not the case here. And I think we're going to see an 8-2-0 Bo Nickel in his next fight. Wholeheartedly. I don't like Bo Nickel, so it might be some type of unconscious bias, but I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, think Kyle Dawkins wins this fight.
I think Kyle wins it as well. I think Kyle's going to clip him.
And not for
Kyle's
nothing.
Or TKO. It's
Top
going to be maybe
15
another
underdog
RDR
predictor.
body shot. Another body.
That's what I'm
another
thinking.
liver body shot.
That's what I'm thinking.
Kyle, aim for his liver.
Yeah, aim for the gut. And just suck the wind out of him. I think Kyle Dawkins gets it done inside the distance. It's the official prediction. You got any
prediction for me? ITD.
You got anything else for this one?
No.
Oh boy! Chandler
There we go.
finally got Conor McGregor, kind of. But Mauricio Hoopi is going to do much worse things to him. We got Mauricio Hoopi, 13-2-0, 4-1 his last 5, lost by submission to BSD. Since that loss 9 months ago, he has been training with Volkanovski, wrestling every single day. Working on that takedown defense. Mastering that takedown defense. Michael Chandler, D1 wrestler. I think he was in the Olympics. I might be wrong about that. But boy, oh boy, does he not use his wrestling in his fights. The only time you ever see Michael Chandler use his wrestling is when he stands up and slams somebody. And every single time, it puts him in a bad position. I could absolutely see Chandler slamming Hoopy at some point early in this fight and just getting completely reversed by it. But I don't even think it's going to make it that far. I think Chandler's going to come in throwing missiles. Throwing absolute missiles. I don't think a single one of them is going to catch Hoopy. And I think Hoopy is going to absolutely... I'm going to try to describe this. In the most vehement, disgusting, vile way possible, Mauricio Hoopy is going to lay Michael Chandler's face flat into that canvas in the first round. Confidently in the first round. Either it be flying knee, spinning elbow. He is going to hurt Michael Chandler early. He's going to hurt Chandler in the first exchange of this fight. I guarantee it. Within 45 seconds of the first round, Michael Chandler's legs are going to be shaking like fucking wet spaghetti. And I think Hoopy knocks him out in the very first round in some type of KO of the year fashion. I think he absolutely cements a statement here and does it again. And I think it's going to be quick, vicious. I don't think Chandler's at 41 years old fighting at the White House, the All-American. I don't think he's all of a sudden going to start changing the way he fights. He fights the same way, win or lose. He tilts his head forward and he goes, 1, 2, 1, 2, and he just fucking throws bombs, and that's gonna get him caught by Mauricio Hoopy. Hoopy hits look away, check, counter hooks. Like, you're not that guy, Chandler. At this point in your career, you're not. If Chandler decided to go in and wrestle and actually be an All-American wrestler, he could absolutely win this fight. It's not happening. Give me Hoopy, round 1, slime out.
Very confident in the round 1.
Very confident in the round 1. I think Chandler's going to be trying too hard himself to get a round 1 KO. Chandler's always trying to make a statement. And you don't think he's going to try to make that statement on the fucking South Lawn of the White House? If you ever think you've seen Chandler start hot, nothing compared to what we're going to see Sunday, I promise you. He might even sprint at Hoopy. He is going to come out like a fucking bat out of hell, and it's going to do nothing good for him.
Yeah, I like the Hoofy KO. I don't know about the rounds. Chandler does tire out. It took Patty even a round 2, but you're right. The whole White House thing in general.
Hoopy's a way better striker than Patty.
Whole nother,
not even in the same sport. Completely different ballparks of striking on that. Have you seen Hoopy's his pad video from a few weeks ago? Woo!
Yes.
And that's when I saw that, I was like, Chandler's fucking dead. He's done. He's gonna lay his gloves down on the White House lawn.
Take Roofy down. Chandler's done. Chandler needs the takedowns here. If he stands on the feet, he's gonna get messed up. He can't do that. But I don't like Chandler's IQ.
No.
He's a low.
He's on the list.
Low IQ. He's gonna make. You just made the list. No, he's a very low IQ. I don't like it. Low IQ fighters anymore. I can't trust them. I can't bet on them. I have to take Hoofy. If Patty can knock you out, I have faith Hoofy can too. That paddle works amazing. He's been wrestling every day with Volk since leaving the Fighting Nerds. Wrestling, he really implemented it into his training now after that loss to BSD. So I think his takedown defense is going to hold up. If Chandler does eventually shoot when Chandler gets hurt, because that's when he usually shoots, I think it will hold up, and I think Hoofy's going to be just fine. And I think, like you said, that knee KO could be incoming.
Yeah. What started the finishing sequence with Patty?
Was it a knee or was it a takedown?
No, it was a flying knee that Patty fucking hit him right in the forehead with. Kind of through the guard a little bit, but hit him right in the forehead, and he followed it up and finished him. And I think if Hoopy even hits that knee, there's no need for a follow-up. I think we're going to be seeing Hoopy's performance for the next month everywhere you look online. It's going to be a nasty statement fucking... It's going to be disgusting. I'm so confident in that. He's going to fucking slime him out. Moving up. Go ahead, take this one, Brody.
Okay, Lewis. We got the incredible Hawk taking on the Black Beast. Now, I need to touch on this big subject before I do any breakdowns. The heat, the humidity in DC is gonna play a factor. I don't care. Derek Lewis gets hot in air-conditioned arenas. This dude's sweating. Josh Hokett.
Sweating on the walkout.
Yeah, Lewis is gonna be sweating. Josh Hokett is trained for this condition. This man played football in rain, snow, heat. It didn't matter. This man was out there. He was playing it, and that's gonna come into a big fact. He's more conditioned for this. Even with fighting aside, just the heat in general, Hokett's more conditioned.
It's just another day at the office for him. He probably feels weird fighting in an AC place.
Yeah, that could be it.
And it's already 100 degrees in there with the fucking lights on the inside.
Now let's bring the fight factors into it. Derek Lewis, strong as hell. This man will fucking knock a truck over if he could. Like, his punches will send you into the stratosphere. He can take you down. The power's the last to go. He still has it. He proved it against Taliesin, even though it was a TKO, not a complete. I think that fight keeps going if Taliesin don't grab the fence. But either way, Hokett this dude's insane. Knocked out Jimenez in the first round, under half a round. Then he takes out Freeman, just wrestled him for a full round. Freeman can't continue because he's too gassed. Flips him off and gets a TKO in. The Blades fight was incredible. Hokett showed his volume, his power, his toughness. Like, he showed a lot in that fight. And I don't think Lewis has it anymore. Josh Hokett, round 1 KO.
Dude, when Waldo knocked him out too, Waldo stepped back and threw a jab just to keep distance, and Lewis literally just sat down. Like, he quit that fight. He quit that fight. If he doesn't knock out Taliesin Teixeira here, he probably ends up getting pieced up and quitting that fight too. I can't factor that in, what ifs, but losing to Jelton Almeida, just, it's not the Derek Lewis of 2017, 2018. He's not the same fighter. I think Hockett's going to go out there. If he's smart, he doesn't try to exchange with him in the first fucking 10 seconds of the fight, because that's when he could get caught. If he's smart, which I think he's a lot smarter than he leads on, he shoots a single leg, because Derek Lewis is going to have fucking 40 pounds on him. You don't double leg somebody that much bigger than you single leg them. Drags him down and just fucking ground and pounds him. Right there in the center of the octagon. Sorry for the interruptions as well. I'm just very excited about this card.
No worries. I just don't want to lose my mind. Like, my train of thought.
I agree. I think it's going to be embarrassingly bad for Derek Lewis. I think he's going to have given up before the fight even starts. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has it in him anymore. I think obviously Derek Lewis has a clear path to victory. It's catching Hokett. But Hockett's fucking fast. He's a small heavyweight. He's fast. He almost put Curtis Blades away in the first minute of the fight. I said it to you earlier, and I'll say it again. The only reason Curtis Blades stayed standing was out of spite. He said, ain't no fucking way I'm letting this dude talk all this shit and knock me out in the first round. It was pure spite, which will keep you alive forever. So give me the Josh Hokett round 1 KO. I don't see a fucking world where this makes it to a second round and Derek Lewis actually gets back off the stool and continues fighting. Because once again, as I was saying before, Derek Lewis sweats in an AC stadium. Under the lights and everything in the octagon with the AC, it's hot. It's like 100 degrees. Now it's going to be 80 degrees outside, humid, and they're still under all those lights. It's probably going to be, well, obviously, but it's going to be way nastier and hotter. Not even humidity, just heat outside than it's going to be inside. there's not a fucking world where Derek Lewis survives 5 minutes and keeps fighting. Maybe 10 years ago. Not now. Josh Hawkett, round 1 KO, and then let's see if they hand him the microphone after.
No way in hell they will.
Moving up, we got Sean O'Malley going up against Ayman Zahabi, who I thought it was kind of weird that Ayman was on this card. But I think we're going to see the Sean O'Malley of old. You know, he's got 2 losses here, both to Marab. It happens. Great losses. Ayman Zahabi on a nice win streak of his own. I think he's on a 7-fight win streak, but man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, is he boring. He is boring. He just squeaks out split decisions, tires out, he runs away in the entire 3rd round, and I think he's going to try to do the same thing here. I think out of everybody, O'Malley is going to be trying the hardest to put on a spectacle. He wants that star shine back that he lost when he lost the belt. I don't care how humble he appears, he wants to be in the limelight. And he's going to be looking for a spinning heel kick or some type of walk-off KO. You won't, if he drops Zahabi bad, you will not see him follow up because he's trying to get a walk-off KO. Does he get it? It's more so, does Zahabi engage enough for him to get it? I think O'Malley's really going to be pressuring forward here. I'm not super duper confident in the KO, so I'm leaning Sugar Sean decision. I don't think Zahabi's not even like the most skillful way. I don't think he's going to give him an opportunity. I think he's going to be running a little too much the longer this fight goes. If O'Malley gets him, I think he catches him in the 3rd when they're tired out a bit. But confident in the O'Malley, not super confident in the prop. 50-50 on it.
O'Malley KO. Like you said, dude, Ariel Helwani is barely scraping by in these fights. He's barely winning each one. I think O'Malley's going to knock Ariel out here.
I hope so. I want to see a finish in every fight.
I
think we're very, very possible.
Very possible. No, I think you're right. O'Malley wants that spectacle back. He's gonna probably try the hard. Maybe try harder than Ilya's gonna be to get a finish, because we know how hard Ilya wants to knock out Justin.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be the O'Malley train hype will be back after this. He's gonna end Ariel Helwani's hype train in this fight. So give me the O'Malley, give me the KO, probably rounds 2 or 3, but he's gonna knock out Helwani.
Yeah, I hope so. So confident in the O'Malley picture. So far, we got Lopez KO, Dawkins inside the distance, Poofy KO, and Josh KO, O'Malley KO. Shama. Moving up. Need I introduce either of these men? No need. We all know who these 2 men are. Poatan has cemented his legacy almost to a point where no other fighter ever will or ever has. And I think he's going to... Hold on. Let's ease into this. Zero Gun. 3-1-1 in his last 5. Pretty sure we all remember what happened in his last fight. Ciryl Gane, this is going to be his 4th title fight. Undeserving, in my opinion. I think the only reason they've given him so many title shots is because of his physique, and they just want some type of lab-created monster as their heavyweight champion. But he freezes up in main events a lot, and he cheats a lot, and he pokes eyes a lot. And I think he's going to try to do that in the first round intentionally. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, think he's going to try to poke Alex in the eyes early in this fight. I think, that could alter the entire fight. It could alter the entire fight off of the what-ifs. Alex Pereira, 4-1 in his last 5. Lost to Magomed Ankalaev by decision. That was his 5th fight that year. Same thing happened to Merab. The human body can only cut so much weight so many times in a calendar year before you just can't handle it anymore. You could tell when Poatan was walking out that he didn't look like himself. Comes back, finishes business, rights the wrongs, puts us back in the right timeline. I think this is going to be an ass clencher. I think Cyril Gane is going to look very good through the first round. I really do. I think come the second round, Alex Pereira is really going to start finding his rhythm a bit. I think Alex Pereira's low kicks, his no-show low kicks, are really going to start adding up on Cyril Gane. I think Pereira's going to be hitting harder at heavyweight. A lot of people think he's not. I think he's going to be hitting harder and have the lighter man skill. He fought at 185. He fought at 205. People say he's never fought somebody with this kind of movement. He fought Israel Adesanya like 5 times between kickboxing and MMA. He beat Yuri Prohaska twice. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He hasn't fought somebody with this kind of movement. Yes, he has. 1,000,000 times. And 9 out of 10 of those times, he knocked him out. I mentioned to Brody earlier. I don't know if anyone remembers Tai Tuivasa's last little sliver of success before his 7-fight skid. That was dropping Cyril Gane in like the 4th or 5th round. Or it might have been 3rd or 4th round, but dropping Cyril Gane. Alex Pereira ain't going to drop you and you're going to get back up. I think the 3rd round rolls around. Cyril Gane's little fucking grin gets wiped off his face. He starts realizing, uh-oh, maybe I can't move as quick as I thought. Uh-oh, why is this guy cutting off the cage so well? Uh-oh, why am I slowing down? And I think Pereira is going to absolutely catch him in the 3rd round. I see him backing up Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane doing his little right hand head duck thing and trying to run out. And I see Poatan either catching him with a left high kick or a left hook and just dropping him. Following up with shots and new. First time 3-division champion. Welcome to the Alex P era, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's going to be scary up until he catches him.
Dude, this is Alex's fight.
It is.
This is it. This is history. This is history.
Yes,
We
it
are
is.
at the White House, and we are going to get a 3-division champ.
From the
for
tire
first
shop
time.
to the fucking top, baby.
He's going to pass John Jones as the greatest of all time.
Yes, he is.
Thank you, Pereira.
Shama.
You are not just doing this for yourself. You are doing this for all the UFC fans.
For
Hell,
mankind.
you're against a Frenchie right here. You're doing this for all of America. We
For
are
mankind.
on your side here. When that whole thing, son, when you start walking out, it's gonna be who vamos away, who vamos away. We're gonna be cheering. It's gonna be Poha. It's gonna be Shama. It's gonna be a knockout.
Yes,
This
it
is
is.
not going to a decision. Pereira has 5 rounds to slow down Gane and then catch him, and he's gonna do it. Them leg kicks will start chopping him down, and once Gane starts slowing down, I think you're right. Pereira throws a nice head kick.
Yeah, it's dude. You remember the one against Yuri? Like Yuri was already out on his feet when that round started. He still hadn't recovered, but he fucking threw that kick up so fast, so fast.
Pereira's, he's good.
This is his fight to win.
This will be on the feet the whole fight. I
Yes,
don't
it
think
will.
either guy wants to take this to the ground.
I don't think Cyril Gane could get it to the ground if he fucking tried.
Yeah, no, Pereira's takedown.
Lest
defense
we
after the
forget the 12 takedowns he stuffed against Ank.
Magnum. Yeah, no, he's got this. Shama KO. It should be round 3, might be round 4, but I think he's gonna get it. There's no way he can't. There's no way Pereira does not get this knockout. The MMA gods are on his side here. America's on his side. Brazil's on his side. Dude, everyone's on. The only one not on his side. The French are on his side. All right,
Please.
Shama.
Shama. Please, Alex. Just go out there, Alex, and be great. Go out there and cement your fucking legacy and be great. Shama. History in the making. What I said to Brody earlier before we get to this main event, man. What a time to be alive as a fight fan, experiencing the UFC from like almost, I've experienced it almost from its conception. I've been watching UFC since 2005, on and off until the last like 10 years, like as I was growing up. But UFC 300, insane. How does it get better? The Sphere. How does this get better? From fighting senators to fighting on the White House lawn. What a fucking time to be a fight fan. And with that being said, moving into the main event, we have Ilia Topuria going up against the highlight, Justin Gaethje. Ilia Topuria, undefeated, 2-division champion. The best all-rounded fighter maybe ever. I don't know what to say. I can't find the words for this man. 29 years old. Unbelievable wrestler. Unbelievable grappler. Unbelievable boxer. Leaves himself to get hit. He does. Unbelievable chin. You know, Charlie hit him with a step-in elbow right in the mouth. Didn't even react. Didn't even react at all. It took a nasty head kick from Jai Herbert early in his career to drop him. Comes back, literally knocks Jai Herbert off of his feet with a right hook and folds him in half. Ilia's good, man. Justin Gaethje, 27-5-0 in his career. 4-1 in his last 5. That one being a devastating knockout in the last second of his fight against Max Holloway for the BMF belt. Comes back, beats Rafael Fiziev by decision. Huge underdog against Paddy Pimblett. Makes it look easy. That was his... I hate to say it. I've been such a big Justin Gaethje fan for such a big part of my life, man. And I really hate to say it. But this fight was Justin's last y'all must have forgot performance. Because I think a lot of people must have forgot who he's fighting this week. And I think Ilia Topuria wins this fight wherever, whenever, and however he wants. And he wants to do it by knockout. And I think he follows through with that. Do I think it happens in the first round? Yes. Do I think it happens in the first round 10 out of 10 times? No. I do think Justin Gaethje has the potential to come into this fight with high IQ. He's got Trevor Whitman in his corner. Ilia Topuria is very well aware of his game plan. Any possible situation that this fight could lead him into, I promise you he's trained for. He knows Gaethje's either going to come out to wrestle and try to throw him off. He's going to come out and throw leg kicks, or he's going to run around the cage. I think if Gaethje doesn't go in and try to just collide in the middle, and he does kind of play a little safe and keep his hands high, I maybe could see it making it to the second round. But I think, I don't know, man. I think Ilia Topuria has proven himself right too many times to try to prove him wrong at this point in his career. And he said, if Gaethje tries to move forward, I'm knocking him out in 2 minutes. So I think if Gaethje tries to move forward, it's less than half a round. So give me... I think Gaethje's going to try to move forward, dude. I do. I think he doesn't like Topuria. I think there's some real bad blood in this fight. Not Strickland, Hamza. I think there's some real bad blood in this fight. And I think Gaethje's going to go out there and try to take his head off. I think Gaethje absolutely could catch Ilia and hurt him. I don't think Gaethje's going to put him away. Gaethje hasn't put anybody away with his hands in a long time. A long, long time. He put away Dustin Poirier with a head kick. It's been years and years and years since he's put someone away with his hands. Not saying they're not dangerous, but I don't think they're lethal to Ilya Taporia. Anything's possible if he catches him on the right spot, but Ilya is so surgical with his striking, and Gaethje is so tentative, and he hesitates a lot now. There's a lot of times where him and Patty would be getting up, and Patty would circle out, and you would see him load up and not commit to the shot. And I think those moments of loading up and double thinking is when Ilya's already going to have processed his thoughts and caught him.
Yeah. I just wanted to see one thing. Okay. Yeah. That fight that Justin had against Patty was the worst I have seen him. Absolute trash in that fight. His striking was God. He was just leaning over too much right in front of Patty's knees. They were right. He did against Fiziev too.
He kept like doing that. It was scaring the shit out of me.
In front of, like, I don't get how Patty didn't hurt him more. He could have. But Justin's open to a lot of shots. He leaves himself open to a lot. Those weird movements that he does with his whole body being just ducking and throwing his body around instead of just his head. Like, he's open to a lot.
And Ilya likes
Ilya's
hooks.
So pinpoint. He loves hooks. And he's so pinpoint accurate with everything. He does these depth perception tests with his eyes to get laser focused to make sure they're both on track with each other and they're looking at the same thing at the same time.
That's
it's crazy what
crazy.
he does.
That's so crazy.
This is a pro. This man's trying to become the best pro athlete he can possibly be.
In as short of possible time, too.
Yeah. He's delivering bomb after bomb. He's knocking out legend after legend.
Like, look at his last 5, dude.
He gave Justin the white rose. He already changed his win streak on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah.
He did it again.
He did it again.
So it says 18-0 on there?
Yep.
Jesus.
He already marked it as a win.
Minus 675, man.
You can't bet against Ilya.
I can't do what I did with Ty Tuivasa on the Perth card. Like,
you can't.
You gotta keep your heart out of it, man.
Even then, like, Justin has a better chance of being Ilya than I think Ty had at the Perth event. But even that chance that Justin has is so slim. It's not, like, non-existent. Could he catch Ilya in round 1? Possibly.
Anybody can get caught.
But we're not living in that timeline. We're not living in that timeline. This is El Matador. This is personal. He's coming for blood. He's going to take Gaethje's soul. And Gaethje's probably going to retire after this fight.
He said he's going to retire if he loses this fight. He's already said that before. So he will.
Yeah, so you're already 1 foot out the door. Like, you're a foot out the door. You got Strickland. You're in a Twitter war with Strickland. Like, your mind might not be everywhere it needs to be. You think you have America is on your back, but you got people cheering Ilya the whole time. It could be a weird feeling for him. I think he's going to lose it.
I do too.
I think he's trying to play the cool guy, but he's more like playing the stoner at this point.
Yeah.
He's done.
I think Ilya's proved himself right too many times against too many legends.
How many times does he have to prove it before it's just in stone?
Yeah.
Ilya Taporia, KO. I want to say round 1, but it could be round 2. We'll see what I bet, but I'm saying that KO is coming.
Yeah. I unfortunately agree. I hate that we're gonna have to see it, but it's like the same feeling I have every fucking time he fights now. I'm like, God damn it! I'm like, why can't you go fight someone we hate?
This could be the most devastating shot Ilya's ever landed on somebody.
It will be.
Justin made it personal. Ilya was just trying to blow past him to get to Islam.
Bro,
Justin made it. Nah, you're...
That whole thing's fucking ridiculous. You can't hold a funeral for somebody and then get mad that they said, "Oh, I wouldn't be his roommate."
I don't think it's the whole roommate thing. I think him saying like the whole wife part.
Bro, he held a fucking funeral for him. That's
Yeah,
way worse.
Fighter on fighter to me is fine. To me is fine. But when you start bringing family into it, it gets a little more bloody.
I see where you're coming from. I still don't think what Justin said was that bad at all. He's like,
when,
yeah, I wouldn't want to
Hawkins
be
said,
around him
like,
either.
Even Hawkins saying it to Pereira, I'm a shaman, your mama. Right when you bring family into it, it's getting bloody. If it's just one-on-one, just me and you, go ahead, talk all this shit.
Yeah.
We're going to have our fight. We'll get our scrap. You bring family into it, all right, now it's getting serious.
I agree. This sucks. This sucks. I've had this fucking feeling.
Justin said something about his kids too, but I know he said something about his wife.
2, 3 times in a row now. I've just had this disgusting feeling in my stomach leading up to these. This would have been a completely different fight had Volk not fought 2 months after getting fucking head kick KO'd too. Genuinely, he was winning up until he got caught. But how do you not get knocked out after coming back 2 months after a head kick KO? Doesn't take much.
Ilya does a great job of cutting off the cage, getting in your way, and just unloading shots.
Ilya needs either you to move towards him or him to get you against the cage, and then you're fucked. As soon as he can keep you in position and you have nowhere to go besides forward, you're fucked. And he does like you say, he does a very good job at putting you in those positions. I think he's going to walk out and point down to the center of the octagon like he did with Taporia. Like he did with Holloway. I really do.
I think Justin would go for it.
I think Gaethje accepts it. Yep. Exactly what I was about to say. I think Gaethje would accept it too. He'd say, you know what? Fuck it. It's my last fight. Let's bang it out. That would be the perfect way to cap off the White House cards. Fucking, you put your foot in the middle, I put my foot next to yours, and we just bang it the fuck out.
That would be insane.
That'd be Gaethje's best chance at winning.
Strongest chin wins.
Whoever lands first, yeah.
I think it's all Ilya.
Yeah.
You got to give it to little Poha.
Yeah, I don't think we're at a point in this timeline where we're going to see Ilya lose. I think he wins, and I think he confidently calls out Islam Makhachev.
Islam will then win his next fight and then probably retire.
That'd be so funny.
That would be hilarious.
I will say, it'd be crazy seeing Ilya in the cage with, like, Ian Gary. Ilya's 5'7", Gary's, like, 6'4".
It's going to be so... I really hope it is Gary. Prata said he's the backup, or is trying to be.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at 2 in the morning on Sunday. I hope to see it. I mean, like, who's left for him at 155? Some 45ers I'd like to see him fight, but he's not going back down there. I'd like to see him fight Lopez or Silva.
55.
But who's he fight at 155?
It'd be funny if he cuts down to bantamweight and goes fight Sugar.
Oh my god. Dana, give me a trip to New Jersey.
They could give him Patty. They could give him Patty.
Yeah, but Patty's not getting a title shot off a loss. If he fucking knocks out Justin Gaethje in the first round, that even more denies Patty's title shot. The only person at 155 would be Armin.
Yeah,
and then he could move up and fight, but Armin would not be getting knocked out in the first round. I know that.
Because let's see, top 15 here. Taporia knocks out Nolan. He knocks out Dariush. He knocks out Chandler.
No, he doesn't knock out Dariush.
He knocks out knocks out Fazeev. Hoofy would be interesting, honestly, but he probably knocks out Hoofy. Knocks out Moicano, knocks out Hooker, knocks out maybe subs Gamrot, honestly.
He would.
Probably subs Patty. Probably knocks out BSD. Knocked out Max. Knocked out Charlie. Him and Armin's probably the best fight.
I know he subs Patty because he said, I'll fucking submit you. I'll put you in a triangle and put my balls on your forehead. So he would sub Patty.
Yeah,
So it's
I like
Armin.
it.
Hoopy sounds like a sick fucking fight too.
It does. It
Hoopy,
really
Hoopy doesn't
does.
really deserve it, but that would be a sick fight.
The Brazilian Conor McGregor versus the Conor 2.0.
Right? That'd be a sick fight.
Conor
You know what they
2.0.
probably do though? If Conor wins at 170 and Ilya wants to move up, they're making that fight at 170. Winner gets a title
Dude,
shot.
they have to.
It would be. That's what they would do.
No. They'll do the Islam fight first. They'll do Conor Islam.
Mm-mm. They're not feeding. They're not feeding Conor to Islam. They know he loses that fight.
I mean,
In my
Conor
opinion,
2.0.
I don't think they feed him to Islam. I think they're risking too much. I think if they're gonna have Conor McGregor go out and lose, it's gonna be to Ilya Topuria. Especially if Ilya wins. You know how much fucking hype he's gonna have if he wins the main event of the White House card? Where's Islam been? Where's Islam? He's losing his hype. I'm losing interest in Islam. He's still great, but I'm not sitting here like DDP's been waiting on Marty. Marty Kamaru Usman.
But Kamaru's what the hell? When did Kamaru go up a class?
Hasn't he been at 185 for a little bit?
No, last I remember he would wrestle Buckley at 170.
Oh, I guess he moved up after that then.
When the hell did that happen?
Probably can't cut the weight anymore. It's an extra 15 pounds.
Maybe.
He's getting up there in age.
His knees too are all screwed up.
Yeah. All right. I think that's going to be that for that. So, sorry for the weird schedule this week. I didn't even mention that. My computer, I had like a 4-hour update last night when I got home from work. So we did it today. Tomorrow, it's going to be regularly scheduled programming. We'll be back to talk about the fun stuff. So, thank you all so much for hanging out. And we will see you